Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Meister Lampe from the World of Tanks patch 9.0 test server again. And this is the historical battle interface. On top you can select between two battles at the moment. To the left, that is the Battle of Prokhorowka that took place near Kursk, and the map is of course Prokhorowka. To the right, that is the offensive at Lake Balaton, which will take place on the map Erlenberg. You can see which type of tank you can participate with in those historical battles, and the ones that you have in garage are highlighted. For me this is the case for the KV-1S, the Tiger and the Panzer III. You just select which battle you want to take place in, select your side, the Russians or the Germans, select the tank, and then just press the battle button below. For the Prokhorowka battle, the Russians can take the KV-1S into battle, the T-70, the T-35, the Su-76, the Su-85 or the Su-152, where the Germans can take the Panzer IV-H, the Stuck 3G, the Panther, the Ferdinand, the Panzer II, the Panzer III and the Tiger. On Lake Balaton, the Germans can take the Yak Tiger, the Tiger II, the Stuck 3G, the Yak Panther, the Panther and the Panzer IV-H. The Russians can take the T-34-85, the Su-76, the T-34, the IS, the Su-100 and the Su-152. But now let's have a look how these battles work and how these battles look like. And we can see that the German team has a lot of Tigers and one Ferdinand, and the Russian team had only Su-152s. These setups of course can vary. In another battle I had, there were also T-34-85 and KV-1Ss on the enemy team, on the Russian team. And remember that all these tanks have their historical setup. That means the Tiger does not have the 8.8 L71, no, it has the 8.8 L56. And the Ferdinand has no 12.8, the Ferdinand has the long 8.8. And those Su-152s only have the 152mm howitzer, not the 122mm one. Yeah, this is a historical battle, so next time I really should take the national voiceovers. Yeah, 132mm of penetration is not quite enough at this distance. And of course, test server time, there's always a Russian shooting you from your own team. And this is the final result screen, 795 XP for me, and that was quite a decisive victory. And there's also a new statistics tab in the service record for all your historical battles. You select historical battles and there you go. The amount of battles, the victories and so on, and all the medals, and lots of statistics. I find this one especially interesting, the armor use efficiency. That tells you how efficient a player is in deflecting shots, in using his armor. Very interesting to see how this will work out in the future. I also tried out the other historical battle on Lake Balaton. And we have 4 tanks, Yak Tiger, Tiger II, Yak Panther and a Panzer IV. And the enemy had 7 tanks, 3 Su-152s, 1 IS and 3 T-34-85s. And those are poor bastards against the Tiger II and the Yak Tiger. After we took out those first 2 mediums, the enemy started to cap, and I rushed back to reset the cap. Here you see how important it is for the Germans to efficiently use the armor of their tanks. And remember those ISUs, don't have the BL-10 here. They only have the 152mm howitzer. You see how I ding shot after shot after shot. And there I took the first damage by the ISU. Uh-oh, and now it gets hairy. I took a big hit there, and I thought behind me there was the Jagdtiger, but it was just the Jagdpanther. And now I'm alone here versus 3 ISU 152s. And one of them is behind me, so I stand no chance. And it was unbelievable. The Jagdtiger went actually to cap. He is really trying to outcap 3 enemy ISU 152s. I can't believe this. I thought the test server's purpose was to find out the performance of a tank against other tanks, like here the Jagdtiger versus ISUs, and not drive around and have a look at the landscape. Okay, calm down, it's just a test server. Let's have a look at the results. 2480 damage done, and damage deflected by armor 2500. Before, this was called potential damage taken, and it took into account each hit you took, whether it was damaging you or not. And now this takes only into account the shots that your armor deflected or enemies bounced off. This is a good change, I think, because now this parameter shows more precisely how efficient a player is in using his armor. Finally, some scenes from another historical battle in my Tiger. The next video will be about the vehicle changes. There is a new Stück at tier 4, and the Panzer IV got divided into 3 different models at rank 3, 4 and 5. So as always, thanks for watching and bye bye.